Have you ever noticed this? You wake up in the morning, you sit on the edge of your bed, and before you even stand up, your knees already hurt. You haven't walked yet, you haven't climbed stairs, but the pain is already there. And in that moment, a quiet fear appears in your mind. Is this how the rest of my life is going to be? If you are over 60 and dealing with knee pain, stiffness, or weakness, I want you to listen very carefully to this. Your knees are not broken. Your life is not over. And walking without pain is still possible. But only if you understand one very important truth. Most people believe knee pain after 60 is caused only by aging. They say, "I'm old now, of course my knees hurt. This is just arthritis. Exercise will only make it worse." And because of this belief, millions of seniors stop moving. They sit more, they walk less, they avoid stairs, they avoid exercise. And slowly, without realizing it, their knees become weaker, stiffer, and more painful every single year. Here is the truth that most doctors and trainers agree on. Most knee pain after 60 is not caused by the knee joint alone. It is caused by weak muscles around the knee. Your knee is supported by your thigh muscles, your hip muscles, your calf muscles. When these muscles become weak, the knee has to tehemel all the pressure by itself. And that is when pain begins. Let me explain this in a simple way. Imagine your knee is like a door hinge. If the screws around the hinge are loose, the hinge will suffer. Your muscles are those screws. When your muscles are strong, they protect the knee. When your muscles are weak, the knee gets damaged. This is why two people of the same age can have very different knees. One can walk easily at 70, the other struggles to walk at 60. The difference is not luck. The difference is muscle strength and movement. Now I want to talk about the biggest mistake seniors make with knee pain. They stop exercising completely. They believe rest will heal my knees. Exercise will destroy my joints. I should avoid movement. But here is the dangerous truth. Too much rest is one of the fastest ways to destroy your knees. When you stop moving, muscles become smaller, joints become stiff, blood flow becomes poor, balance becomes weak, and slowly, walking becomes harder. This is why many seniors say, "I used to walk fine 5 years ago. Now I can barely walk to the kitchen." It did not happen suddenly. It happened slowly because of inactivity. Now, I am not saying you should do hard workouts. I am not saying you should run or jump. That would be dangerous. What I am saying is this: the right exercises can reduce knee pain, not increase it. The right exercises can strengthen the muscles that protect your knee, improve blood flow to the joint, reduce stiffness, improve balance, make walking easier. And the best part? These exercises are gentle, low impact, safe for seniors, and can be done at home. You do not need a gym. You do not need expensive equipment. You do not need to suffer. But before we talk about exercises, I want to talk about fear. Many seniors are afraid of movement. They say, "What if I damage my knee more? What if I fall? What if the pain becomes worse?" This fear is normal, but fear is also one of the reasons your knees are not improving. Because movement, when done correctly, is medicine. In fact, many physical therapists say this: the knee heals through movement, not through rest. Now, let me be very clear about something important. Not all exercises are good for bad knees. Some exercises are dangerous. For example, deep squats, jumping, running on hard surfaces, fast twisting movements. These can damage your knee. This is why many seniors have a bad experience with exercise. They try the wrong exercise, they feel more pain, and then they say, "Exercise is bad for my knees." But the problem was not exercise. The problem was the wrong exercise. Today, I will show you exercises that are designed especially for bad knees, weak legs, seniors over 60, people with arthritis. These exercises are used in physical therapy clinics. They are slow, they are controlled, they are safe, and most importantly, they work. But before we start, I want you to remember one rule. Pain is your teacher. There are two types of pain: good pain, muscle working, light stretching, mild discomfort; bad pain, sharp pain, sudden pain, pain inside the joint. During exercise, mild discomfort is okay. Sharp pain is not okay. You should never force your knee. Your goal is not to fight your knee. Your goal is to support your knee. Another important thing, improvement does not happen in one day, but it does happen. If you practice these exercises 10 to 15 minutes a day, 3 to 5 days a week, you may notice less stiffness in the morning, easier walking, better balance, more confidence, and over time, less pain. Many seniors think, "I am too old to improve." That is not true. Muscles can become stronger at any age. Joints can become healthier at any age. Walking can become easier at any age. The human body is designed to adapt, but only if you give it the right signal, and that signal is gentle movement. In the next section, I will show you the safest leg exercises for bad knees, how to do them step by step, how many repetitions to do, and how to protect your knees while exercising. But before we continue, I want to ask you something. Do you want to keep avoiding stairs? Do you want to keep holding the wall when you walk? Do you want to keep fearing every step? Or do you want to start protecting your knees today so they can protect you tomorrow? Because the wrong choice slowly takes away your independence, and the right choice can give it back. In the next section, I will show you the exact exercises that can change how you walk, and I will also show you one small mistake that most seniors make that silently destroys their knees. Now that you understand why your knees hurt, it is time to talk about what you can actually do to protect them. I am going to show you a few very simple exercises. These are not gym exercises. These are physical therapy style movements. They are designed to strengthen the muscles around your knee, reduce pressure on the joint, improve stability and balance. Before we begin, remember one important rule. Move slowly. Never force your knee. And stop immediately if you feel sharp pain. Let's start with the first exercise. Exercise 1. Seated leg extension. Sit on a chair with your back straight, both feet flat on the floor. Slowly lift one leg until it is straight in front of you. Hold for 2 seconds, then slowly lower it back down. Do not swing the leg. Do not lock the knee hard. Keep the movement smooth and controlled. Repeat this 10 times on each leg. This exercise strengthens your thigh muscles. These muscles are the main protectors of your knee. If this feels easy, that is good. Easy does not mean useless. Easy means safe. Now let's move to the second exercise. Exercise 2. Straight leg raise. Lie on your back on the bed or on the floor. One knee bent, the other leg straight. Slowly lift the straight leg about 1 foot off the ground. Hold for 3 seconds, then slowly lower it down. Keep your knees straight but relaxed. Do not hold your breath. Repeat this 10 times on each leg. This exercise builds strength without bending the knee. It is one of the safest exercises for bad knees. Now let's do the third exercise. Heel slides. Lie on your back. Slowly slide one heel toward your body, bending the knee. Then slowly slide it back to straight. Do not force the bend, only go as far as comfortable. Repeat this 10 to 15 times on each leg. This exercise improves knee flexibility, joint lubrication, morning stiffness. Now let's add a standing exercise. Exercise 4, supported mini squat. Stand behind a chair. Hold the back of the chair for support. Slowly bend your knees just a little. Do not go deep. Lower your body only a few inches, then slowly stand back up. Keep your back straight. Keep your knees pointing forward. Repeat this 8 to 10 times. This exercise teaches your knees how to handle body weight safely. Now, very important safety tips. While doing these exercises, move slowly. Never bounce. Never rush. Breathe normally. And remember, mild muscle discomfort is okay. Sharp joint pain is not okay. If an exercise causes sharp pain, stop. Another important rule: quality is more important than quantity. 5 slow, perfect repetitions are better than 20 fast, careless ones. You do not need to exhaust yourself. Your goal is not to become tired. Your goal is to become strong and stable. If you do these exercises once a day, or at least 3 to 5 days a week, you are sending a very powerful message to your body. Protect my knees. Strengthen my legs. Help me walk better. In the next section, I will show you how often to exercise, how to avoid common mistakes, and how to build a daily routine that keeps your knees safe for years to come. Because exercise is not enough. How you use your knees every day is what decides their future. Now that you know the right exercises, the final question is this: how do you protect your knees for the rest of your life? Because exercises only work if they are done safely and consistently. Let me give you a few simple rules that can save your knees. First rule: warm up before you exercise. Before starting, walk slowly in place for 1 or 2 minutes. Move your ankles and hips gently. This prepares your joints and reduces the risk of injury. Second rule: use support. Always keep a chair, wall, or table nearby. Support is not weakness. Support is wisdom. Most knee injuries in seniors happen because of falls, not exercises. Third rule: listen to your body. There's a big difference between muscle work and joint damage. If you feel sharp pain, sudden pain, pain that gets worse after exercise, stop and rest. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is your warning system. Fourth rule: do not rush progress. You do not need to increase repetitions every week. You do not need to push harder. After 60, slow progress is safe progress. Now let's talk about frequency. The best plan for most seniors is 10 to 15 minutes per session, 3 to 5 days per week, not every day. Your knees need time to recover. Rest is part of healing. Now I want to talk about something very important: daily habits. Exercise is only one part of knee health. Your knees are affected by how you walk, how you sit, how you climb stairs, and how you stand up from a chair. Small changes can protect your knees. For example, use both legs evenly when standing. Do not twist your knees suddenly. Avoid low chairs. Wear supportive shoes. These small habits reduce stress on your joints. Now let me tell you the most important truth of this entire video. Your knees do not fail suddenly. They fail slowly, because of weak muscles, fear of movement, years of bad habits. But in the same way, your knees do not heal suddenly. They heal slowly, through gentle exercise, consistent movement, smart daily choices. 10 minutes a day may not feel important, but 10 minutes a day for 1 year can completely change how you walk. You may not become young again, but you can become stronger. You can become steadier. You can become more confident. And that means more independence, more freedom, and less fear with every step. Let me leave you with this final thought. Your knees carry you through your life. If you protect them today, they will carry you tomorrow.